Hey guys, Jason here, and today we are playing Farm in the Blockheads way. Just allow me to get my thing up. Thank you for tuning in today. Oof, voice break. Jeez. Here we go. I tried to do a video earlier, but after 13 seconds, it messed up. I realised that bringing no torches back down here was probably not the best idea. I've also noticed that sometimes when Jason can't do a thing, okay, sleep. Two cogs appear above his head, which is pretty cool. Also, I believe there's a new update. It doesn't add any new features, but it fixes a lot of bugs, and bug fixing is cool. So I'm good with that. That's something I approve of. Also, I missed a lot of minerals here. I should have actually made loads of torches. I'm sorry that I didn't do this, guys. Please don't judge me. Oh no, you're judging me already. Oh, great. Fantastic. Wake up, Jason! Right. Where's my pickaxe? I did bring a pickaxe. I was thinking I didn't bring a pickaxe then. That would have been a dumb mistake. Would have been worse than a few things. I just watched something called Dwarves Assemble. It's a series of YouTube videos with Simon Lane and Warwick Davis in. Enough said. And they're pretending to be dwarves, and they have to defeat an internet troll. And it is hilarious. I just watched the last episode, and I laughed so hard. I literally lolled. I literally laughed out loud. Check it out. It's called Dwarfs Assembled, and it is amazing. It is. I can't really say anything else. So what have I been doing today? Well, aside neglecting both my homework and YouTubing, I've had to entertain a guest. So my little sister's friend came around, and she brought her brother. So I had to entertain him. And he seems like a legit chap. I got him into Worms Revolution. Apparently he's even gonna get it. So, he might have Xbox Live. I think he has an Xbox. Don't know if he's got Xbox Live though. And if he does have Xbox Live, then yeah, we could play a bit of Worms, some Worms Revolution. I'm sad that Ben doesn't play Worms anymore, and neither does Alex, really. Both of them are friends of mine who are in real life who have Worms, because I like playing Worms. I like being challenged not just by AI, but by other players, I kind of like the challenge of real life opponents, not just some derpy AI. Yeah, I guess that's part of the reason why I like TF2. There's no campaign, but for what it lacks in campaign, it makes up for in sheer multiplayer enjoyment. I've enjoyed myself a lot on TF2 multiplayer. That said, it's probably one of the best multiplayer games ever. Just because it kind of brings you to people together, really. But there's been this new taunt called the Conga Dance on PC Edition that's been pissing off people because no one wants to cap points. All they want to do is Conga taunt. I think it's hilarious because it gives the Xbox 360 guys something to rub in their face. We can now say, okay, you have more maps, better weapons, and hats. But we don't have? Congas. We don't have congas. You, good sirs, are stuck with congas, and we don't have congas. People actually cap the points in our games. People actually go for the intelligence. What are your guys doing? They're congering. Oh dear. But seriously, apparently it's been getting so bad that some people have been requesting it to get banned because no one takes the game seriously. Jason, what are you doing? Yeah, you silly man. You silly, silly man. You are no Tarzan. You can't swing from the ceiling. I've also noticed his parkour's been getting a bit slower. Since he has that armor on. I mean, I can understand that, but that's something to note. Um, hmm. So, what? Okay, that's copper. That's fine by me. Right. Where's the exit? Okay, you can't get there. I'll send him here then. Yeah, you can do whatever he so pleases. Uh, right. Gotta find some coal. I think we have, I mean, some clay. We've got a ton of oil back at base, I know that much. Oh, look, there's some clay there. There seems to be some sort of vein of water there. I'll check that out, you know, because it could lead to some potentially amazing treasures. You never know, guys. Also, regarding, you know, the whole, you know, desert base, I kind of want, to bring forth one table, but before that, I want to get a rail system set up, so you know, traveling isn't you know, traveling is, you know, quicker. I'm hoping it's better than like the rail systems that they have in Minecraft, because honestly, on survival, it's just not worth it. You need loads of iron, and then you need gold for the powered rails and redstone. Redstone's easy to come by, but gold, ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody got time. It's not like we're made of money. Notch. We're not. Actually, Jeb worked on the redstone update, so Jeb, we're not made of gold. Which gold's quite hard to come by, but it comes in big clusters, and it is pretty. However, saying that is pretty useless for weapons and armor. So I guess the only use for it really is redstone rails and clocks. And even I never use clocks in Minecraft. I have to say this right now, guys. I never use clocks in Minecraft because honestly, it's just a waste of my gold and my redstone. And when you apparently it's good for when you're down in the caves, but honestly, I don't need to know what time it is when I'm down in the caves. It doesn't matter because mobs will come after me anyway. I'm in a cave. In a freaking cave. It's dark. Well, I guess when you resurface, maybe you would like to know what time it is. Alright. One other thing I've been doing recently on YouTube is I've been looking at this series more TF2 being played by Nowsy. I watched a bit of it, and now I've been starting watching a bit more of it, and apparently there's a new TF2 map coming out that's currently in beta now on PC Edition. Of course, it'll never come out on Xbox because you know Xbox. Um, however, it it is it's called End of the Line, and it looks honestly amazing. I can't really criticize it even. It's just so amazing. Jason, you plodding on with your armor. So yeah, End of the Line. Look it up. There's a TF2 machinima made by the guy who's working on it. I believe he works for Valve, and his name is I can't remember his name even. But yeah, it's really cool. And whilst playing it, this guy called Nazi, who of course I was watch. Jason, stop, stop, stop. Sleep for a bit. Wake up. Okay, Jason's tired. Cool, cool story, bro. Drop the stick. We don't need sticks. There we go. So, yeah. Whilst playing it, I did notice something, and that there was a grave in part of the map with an engineer's toolkit near to it. And apparently the map is going to have a machinima to it, a whole movie, and I don't want them to kill off the engineer. That's what I'm worried about. I don't want them killing off the engineer because he's my favourite class. I would not be very happy about that. I would not be happy about the engineer being killed off. I've got to say, guys. Seriously though, if they kill off the engineer, I'm gonna be pissed. Actually. Yeah. But I don't reckon you can really kill off the class. I mean, you can kill off blues. Because that's fairly easy, because blues are actually disposable. In TF2 machinimas. They're just that disposable. However, you know, reds, like, I don't know, you can't really kill off the reds. Like, the main 9, like, reds, like the soldier, medic, scout, pyro, demo, heavy. I don't think they'll ever kill off a heavy engineer, spy, and sniper. I don't think they'll ever get killed off an official machinima. Just because, I mean, even if they kill off the engineer, they could not kill off the heavy, because the heavy's like the main class. I think he's like on the cover of the orange box. That's how central to the game the heavy is. So yeah. My dad just commented on that. So there you go. Then again, the heavy is probably the most solid class in the game. Yeah, it is probably one of the least played, sadly, but also more solid TF2 classes. I mean, there are loads of snipers on other games, and there are other versions of heavies, but none of them are quite like the TF2 heavy. Mostly when you think of like heavy classes, you think of tanks, like slow-moving classes, you know, with lots of firepower. So yeah, that's pretty much the heavy in a nutshell, really. Come to think of it, though. So yeah, I'll have Jason sleep. And I believe we'll leave it here for today, everyone. So thank you for joining me. I'll see you on the next episode. So yeah, bye.